Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Adventure Map. We're done with the arena. The arena is now complete. We've got the bloodworks below. You guys love that. I'm so impressed with it. I love the look of the arena itself. Looks so cool. A brilliant build. I love it. One of my favorite sort of single builds that I've done for a little while. It's just, I don't know, it just really appeals to me. But today is the day that we start the Kraken. Now, I'm a little bit nervous about this because it's a very difficult thing to build. But if we go this way a little bit, we come from that way. In fact, I think the mountain... Load up, world! What's going on? Oh, deep cave there. Look at that. Oh, I'm so fast. Speed 5. Speed 5. There we go, a little bit slower now. Oh, that's deep, yeah. Yeah, that's the mountain to the goblin. We can even see him in there. Look, now it's got the snow on top. It actually looks a lot more natural. In fact, I lost it once, and I had to command myself back to it. I might change some of this to be full snow blocks, but it doesn't look bad the way it is, even though it's like a giant molehill. I'm actually really pleased with it. Then we've got the arena real close by to that. I like things have it being relatively close to each other. Why does this world take us so long to load up? Look at this. If we go this way a little bit, we get into a swamp. Now, we can travel through the swamp. It's a great place to have some sort of side quest, like a witch side quest or something like that. And as you can see, it then opens up to like a watery area of the swamp. And then perfectly, unbelievably, goes to ocean, where we're going to have our Kraken. Again, a little bit nervous about how this is going to work. But just off the coast, just like right here, in this part here, having the Kraken would look sick. Now, I think there's a way that we can do it, because for a couple of weeks now, if not longer, I've been thinking, how can we do a Kraken? Like, I could build it underwater. We could easily world edit the waterway, build the Kraken so we don't have to build it in water, and then replace the water back. But there's some problems with that. Obviously, when we put the water back, it means that when you go underneath the water when you're playing it, you're not going to be able to see it that well. We all know that when you go underneath water in Minecraft, not much is visible. And with a night vision potion, yes, you can see a little bit more, but it's not... Well, you can see quite far, but it's not the same effect. So I thought, well, what if we done a glass enclosure? I thought, well, that sort of takes the whole point away of it being in water. So the plan is to actually do the Kraken almost out of the water. And I think we can do that. I think we can do that really well. The tentacles are going to be really easy. So I want the head in the middle, and then the tentacles like around the side of him, like coming out. And what we're going to do is you're going to be able to get inside of the Kraken. We'll have some sort of key, like we said, that you win from the arena, and you'll drop that near his mouth somewhere, maybe into a hopper, and that'll have an item filter, and if it's the correct item, it'll go through and open up the door. If not, you won't be able to enter it if you found this before. So you get into inside the Kraken, and then we'll have some redstone puzzles, or at least some puzzles on the inside of the Kraken that you need to do to open up a room inside the Kraken that has the treasure. I know it's a little bit silly, but I like silly. I'm a silly guy. So, I suppose we should sort of try and get started here. Now, what I'm going to do is the colours, it's going to be red with orange spots, if you recognise this, because of the theme park Sea Life Centre. We done like a baby Kraken octopus thing, which was red and orange. I'm just going to do like a little Easter egg where this is going to be his mummy or something like that. You know, the daddy Kraken. We're going to want to have a sword as well. And I think we want to go brush, sphere, wool, red, 5. And basically, is that touching? Oh, that actually went into the water. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's about where the head's going to be. I'm just sort of marking out some locations. The tentacles are really easy. We'll just swap this to like a 3. Maybe not 3, maybe 4 would be better. But that's exactly... I got a smile on my face because that's exactly what we want. And do once more. 4. Yes. So we want one tentacle coming up here. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. It stuttered. Undo 4. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe I need to reset something. Computer needs a reboot. But we want this to come up here. Why is it taking so long? Okay, we'll do another one then. We want 8, basically, don't we? We want one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's gonna look so cool with the tentacles coming out like that. I might have to do that off camera, but you guys can see what I'm doing. So they start off with bigger tentacles. So we'll have this one going more up. Oh, we're away again. Look, we're moving again. Yeah, perfect. We're gonna start off. Yeah, look at this. What happened earlier on then? I don't know. This one can come up this way. This one can come up this way. I'm sort of just hitting them 3 times to get like a start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to drop this down to 3 blocks to do a little bit of a smaller top to them. Because obviously the tentacles are going to get smaller as they go up. Because it just makes sense, doesn't it? Like this. Obviously, it's going to need a little bit of teasing, like because it looks a little bit square and blocky on this sized one. So we'll have this up here. And then drop it down to 2. Or is that as small as we can go? Oh no, you can go to 1. Good. 2 didn't seem that different. So there's that one. There's that one. Just, yeah, like 3 little blobs. Like this. Oops. Undo. Undo. I love it. I absolutely love it. A little bit of teasing here and there for sure. But it's a very quick way to do these tentacles. Because they're really easy to do anyway. You just need to do a load of blocks. But being able to just click where you want them is an awful lot easier for me. It means I can get on with other videos. That one. Okay. So there's his tentacles. That one looks like a little bit of a fat tentacle there. I'm actually going to, I think, start this one again. I'm going to remove some of these blocks to slow myself down. A little bit too fast. Some commands need 2 slashes, some commands need 1 slash. I seem to, no matter what it is, always get the wrong one. I don't know why. But the tentacles are the easy bit. The tentacles is the part that I was confident about, in fact. I was like, yeah, I can do the tentacles, no problem. The head is a different matter. I want it to look really cool. I don't want it to look... I don't mind it looking a little bit derpy, you know, with some big bulgy eyes and stuff like that. But I don't want it to look bad. I want it to look like... yeah, that's a good build, you know, not... yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I think I can pull off. Nearly got this up the top here. Realised that I could have probably just welded it away, seeing as I've been using welded it already. Beautiful. So we want to go back to 4. Let's put a bit of a bulge. 3. And then 1. See, they look like pretty good tentacles. Yeah, that looks better, look. Okay, so we've got his 8 tentacles all around him like this. Now we want to have... and they all look really natural. They're all like natural little flicks and stuff like that. Now we want his head in the middle here. Now, really don't know how I want to do this. I think start off with a skeleton. Start off with the shape that we want. So we want it to be a little bit wider than this ball. I'm going to come out 4 blocks on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 blocks on either side from wherever that is. So that's going to give us a total diameter of... oops. Slow myself down even more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 total diameter. We want the head to go smaller and then get bigger to a bulging brain, almost like alien looking. So we want this to sort of, oops, come back here a little bit. Is that going to come in? And yeah, that looks about right for what I want. So the same thing up here. You don't want it to be symmetrical. It would be easier to build if it was symmetrical. But we don't really want it to be symmetrical. We want this sort of natural look to it. Or should it be symmetrical? I don't know. Maybe it should be symmetrical. And then we can put some imperfections in it afterwards. Okay, let's try that. Let's try it that way then. We'll build the octopus in arena style build. So let's come down here, take these away again. And I'm going to carve out this through the middle so I can see left and right. I'm going to stand in the middle, right here. And we're going to do a hollow cylinder. We want the whole thing to be hollow inside. Hollow cylinder made of wool, red, 21, wasn't it? 21 blocks wide, 1 block high. Oh no. Undo. That's diameter, not radius. We want 11, roughly. Yeah, 11. Beautiful. So we want to come up again with that. And then this one, I'm going to do 11 again. This one we want to be 10, 10, 9. Yeah, beautiful. Now we want this to start coming in real sharp. And then afterwards, we'll put some imperfections. It's going to look very round at the moment. But we shall take that sort of effect away really, really quickly. 6, 6, 5. Let's back off, have a look. So yeah, that's what I want. I wanted to go in smaller and then bulge out. His eyes are going to be about on this level, so we want to sort of keep it sort of around that thickness for the moment. So like do another 5, 5, 6. And then this is where it starts getting wider as it goes up. Oops. Undo 2. I want this to get wider real quick. 7, 7, 8, 9. Looks like you don't need the height. If you just do it like that, you don't need like height of 1 afterwards, which is handy. 11, 11, 12, 13. How's that looking? Yeah. Okay, that's about as wide. It might be a little bit too wide. That last level might be a little bit too wide. I think now I want to keep it at that height for a little bit and then start making it go back to a point. So undo by 1. And then 12. Yeah. 12. 12. 12. 12. Now there's a reason why it's not looking organic at the moment, and that's because it's all very square. What we need to do is start turning the square sections into round sections, and it surprisingly doesn't take that long to do. 10, and it'll start sort of getting thinner and thinner, quicker and quicker now. 9, 9. 8. Oops. I want that to be 8. 8. 7. 6. 5 on the same level. 4. 3 on the same level. 2. 1 on the same level. Okay, so we've got ourselves a bulging Kraken brain. But as you can you see how all these sections are like square? It looks almost like an egg. What we want to do is actually make them into round sections, and it'll automatically make the whole build look a lot more organic. So to do that, all you need to do is add, like when you do a peaked roof, see that? And it makes that top look rounder. I should probably have added 1 to it. So like this, like this. I'm going to add 1 more to each one up here. Like that. boom, we get a little bit more organic. Now, when you do this all of the way round, you get a really cool effect. We need to add this one along here. And that down there. Along here. I'm going to do that one. And it's just a matter of teasing it. Now, this is the point where you don't need it necessarily to be symmetrical all the way around. So you don't need to like remember exactly where you were placing them, because if you don't, it's going to look bad. With this type of build, you sort of want some imperfections to it. You want it to look a little bit different. So just now tease each section out. And it's basically just adding blocks around the edge. I'm trying to sort of describe it in a real easy way, because I know some people struggle with this kind of thing. Just basic. At first, try doing roundness. Then when it comes to these sort of corner sections that look a little bit more difficult to do, just add some above and below each layer, and you should end up with something that looks pretty organic. Down here. You can add some more over here. Like this. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this for a little while. And I shall come back to you once we sort of get something that I can show you. Okay? Yeah, look a lot more rounded there. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, there we go. So once you've rounded it off and done exactly what I said, there's always room for little improvement parts, like here, for example. But once you've got that and you sort of rounded the edges off, you'll get something that looks a little bit like this. Now, the only thing I've noticed is that around here, it looks like there's like a ball sitting on a ball, and I don't like the look of that. So like I said, there's an awful lot of teasing that needs to be done. But what you can do is you can get to a point where you're like, yeah, that's good, walk away, and then a couple of days later when you come back, you'll go, ooh, I missed the spot, and that's fine to do. So don't spend like hours trying to get it like dead perfect, because you just won't. You just need to sort of go away, come back at a later date. There we go. Now it's sort of gotten rid of that ball on ball look that it seemed to have. Look, it's looking pretty sick though, right? The mouth is going to be underneath it, so we are going to temporarily have to remove the water at some point to get a mouth in. And what you have to do is you have to swim into the water, swim down underneath him, and then come up inside his mouth. Really, really cool. I really, really like the sort of sound of it. But we want some eyes in there now, so let's grab some wool. No, not wool. Some quartz. Some snow. Yeah. White block. And black block, black stained clay. Is that actually black in this texture pack? It is, unlike the default texture pack where it's sort of brown. Yeah, black stained clay is actually black here. So we want the eyes to be in here. I want to put some eyebrows on him, like the goblin as well, to look a little bit sort of eviler, if we can. So let's do a test of the eyes somewhere here. Something like this. We don't know an exact sort of size yet or anything, but that's so close to being something that I want. I think I want to take that out and put them in this level instead. And then red one there. That's close. In fact, that looks pretty. He looks like he's got a little bit of a frown on, but I want to really make that more visible by actually bringing out an eyebrow quite wide out here. Like that. Not that wide, though. Nope, I don't like that. I like that, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, so how did I do that? I do want these eyes to match up, obviously. 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Black one. It looks a little bit derpy with his eyes facing in different directions, but I'm okay with that for the moment. 1, 2, 3 again above it. And then 1, 2 above that. Let me get in him. 1, 2 above that. Then we have like take some. Oops, I took away his pupil. He is not gonna be a happy guy. It was that, and then an L shape after that, wasn't it? Yeah, then like an L shape to make it look like he's got a little bit more of a roundness to his eye. Something like that. Oh, we're not quite centered though, are we? We're off center. Whoops! That's my bad. I need to come over like 2 blocks, is it? How was I 2 blocks out? How did I get it that far wrong? Hold on, we'll just put these in and then back off again. Yeah, that's better. That's where you want it. Okay, so like that. Like this. And then like that. Then we... Whoops. I spammed it. Then we can put this back here now. And do the eyebrow again. The eyebrow thing. We want it... that one. Fill this part in again. That one. This one. And then it sort of started coming back a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, boy, that looks good. I really, really like that. Red is such a brilliant colour for evil things. It's an evil colour, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, so we've got his eyes in there. I think we should probably maybe make his pupils a little bit larger, though. Oh, that looks a little bit more fish-like, doesn't it? What if I added that one and that one? It looks a little bit more like anime, Japanesey, yeah, anime cartoons, doesn't he? No, I like that. That's good. It's sort of following the contours of the eyebrows as well. Okay, beautiful. Once we've got that, I don't think we've got time to do underneath his mouth today, but I might be able to get in some orange blobs, maybe on his tentacles. Now, there's no simple way to do this apart from by hand. I can't think of any world edit way to speed this up, but I just want bits like this. They don't even have to be that many of them. So just take away and replace blocks with another color, green, orange, purple, whatever color you want to go for. I like an orange sort of feel to go as a Easter egg to our homage to the theme park world. Whoops, falling down. And one down here. You probably need quite a few of these. I expect. I don't think it's going to be quite like a 5-minute job to put them in. And we want one around here. And then you probably want one towards the top as well. And just try and fill up random spots with them. That one and one right at the top here. But yeah, just take away the red ones that you currently already have, and remove them and replace them with orange. Don't add on the top or anything like that. I think it just looks better like that. Yeah, look at that. Hey, with little orange spots on them. I think that's going to look absolutely sick. That is all we've got time for, though, unfortunately, this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.